Hello everyone, I'm John Perkins with your closing market minute. Chicago Board of Trade soybean futures finished Wednesday's session higher. The monthly National Oilseed Processors Association crush numbers for January showed that member firms crushed more beans than expected last month at more than 160 million bushels. The total was also up on both the month and the year. And even if there is a lot of export competition coming down the road from probable record production in South America, domestic demand is expected to remain strong. Corn was higher, also supported by expectations for solid domestic demand. The U.S. Energy Information Administration says that ethanol production declined for the third week in a row last week at 1,040,000 barrels per day, but that was still above 1 million barrels a day for almost 4 months in a row. Stocks were up at 22.5 million barrels. Wheat futures closed mostly higher. The overall fundamental outlook for wheat remains bearish on the supply side of things, but given the very warm winter we've had in many winter wheat growing areas, there is the potential for winter kill if there's a late February cold snap. Live and feeder cattle futures were mixed, waiting for widespread direct cash cattle business this week. Pretty typical Wednesday with no real packer inquiry outside of a few light bids on the live basis in the south. And hogs were mixed, mostly lower on spread trade and profit taking. There are some signals that the recent strong cash demand may be dying back, at least for a little bit. John Perkins, Brownfield Market Minute.